And so, like, shit, you know, I'm from the dog pound. So I'm affiliated with OTF and all them and shit. So, like, so at the time, shit, I had some niggas from 4-6 and from Lamron and one of the offices of the studio. The nigga I'm saying in the studio with, he tell me, hey, Mikey Dollar got a session. And shit, and but Mikey Dollar, he mutual, everybody cool with him. This nigga had beat out a black with him. So and he bring him up the stairs, and I leave out the office, and I go back in the office, and I tell the guys like, man, look, this nigga got beating that black out here. Man, all you heard was man, I say, no, folks on days, go get that nigga past. This is our studio right here. Don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. So they listened to me, but they came out talking slick sleeves out there and shit. And that was just that, but that shit was talked about for a minute. Like, even the nigga Benzo had to run up on this interview. He like, shit, man, look, if you want a Milticket, man, he say they ass on and all that. I'm like, man, that shit was crazy, though.
I don't want to get too deep before we start the interview all the way. You feel me? Unless you want to just keep flowing with this shit.
No, I'm done with that part. Shit. Like, you know, I got a lot of shit to talk about. Okay. Like, I was really out here with a lot of these nings.
And that's what I want to get into.
Yeah. Like, that was like my man.
Go ahead and start right now, folks. Get this out of the way. In a polite way. In a polite way. In a nice way. I'm learning. Afternoon, God.
Good afternoon. What's the word?
Same shit, same shit.
True.
Introduce yourself to the people.
What it do, what it does, man. It's your boy DJ Milticket. We live in direct right now. You know, I'm about to get my boy Lady this interview. What it do?
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, God. It's always been love with us.
You know that.
Yes, sir. What got you into the music game?
Man, I always had a thing for music, and I want to say it back like in 08, though, one of my homies passed. He was already like showing me the ropes of it, and I just got more serious with it though when he passed.
What was he doing in the music?
Like, he was DJing for colleges and clubs, and like I used to see how he used to be around all the rappers and celebrities, and I used to just be wondering how. And he'd tell me like, man, boys like the one streaming, like she used to be at the right place at the right time. He never lied to that, man. R.I.P. Blake, man. Shout out to Blake.
Rest in peace, Blake. Yes, sir. So DJing was always your passion? The DJ spot was where it was at for you?
Yeah, like I always had a thing for music, but like, man, like, shit, I always wanted to be a football player. And so it's like, sitting out a year of college, then selling weed, getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That killed the football journey because like, once you sit out, then it's like you kind of lose those interest. So I went from TSU to EIU, and then I was just going to school. That's how I met Shannon.
That's Tennessee State or Texas State?
Tennessee State.
Oh, yes, sir. That's I heard it's busting down there.
It is. It is.
Tell us about some experiences down in Tennessee State.
Man,
give us a crazy story in Tennessee State when you was doing your shit.
Crazy story, like, man, you talking about like,
if you was a football player at Tennessee State, I know you had hella action. Knock it off, dude. Let us know something.
So look, so that was when I had to sit out, go down there. So look, so like, man, so I was down there with like a group of guys though from Chicago that I went to school with, then a few I just knew from around the way. And like we had our whole little Chicago clique, and then, I mean, it's like, shit that we go to school out of town, and like everybody be from different cities and stuff, states. So it's like, we the Chicago boys or the Chicago weed boys. Like, man, we sold weed.
Yes, sir.
And then, like, we were some of the popular guys and shit. And then it's like, shit, like, man, my homie, Fat Boy had a apartment on the new, the campus. They was called New Apartments. And, like, on the weekends, they used to throw parties there. And so they knew we had the weed. And then I played the music. You know what I'm saying? I always brought the vibes. And then, like, we was always cool with the Deltas and the Kappas and the Qs. So, like, so it's like, then anywhere I went, I just always vibed though with them hard. Like, as far as the colleges. Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? When I went to EIU, You know what I'm saying? The same thing, like, man, I got more in tune with the frats and sororities. And then that's how I had the campus on lock. Man, I met my boy DJ, you at EIU.
That's what's up.
That's how I got into him with Shannon and my boy Rashad. And then, like, the college, he helped me build some long-term relationships.
That was gonna be my next thing. Like, it seemed like that created a real foundation for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I know who did have good careers and situations in college have really sprouted afterwards. You know, like you say, Shannon, DJ, you feel me?
Facts.
You a platinum recording producer.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's not a regular thing.
Facts.
And you see how DJ you going crazy right now.
Turned up.
Shannon been going crazy before the net, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he sometimes pop his head out. So college, it seems like a place where you can spread your wings and really grow.
Yeah, like expand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Chicago is where you plant your seeds, and then college is where that motherfucker grows.
Facts.
Yes, sir. What was that first beat that let you know that you was cold with this shit?
Man, I ain't gonna stunt, bro. So, man, I started DJing in 08. From 08 to 2015, it was just the DJ. And then, like, when I started doing the Boom Tour with her, you know what I'm saying, I started to want to make beats because I felt like he needed another hit at the time, and I wanted to be the one to help him do it. So that's why I feel like that the universe put me around him, you know what I'm saying, at the right time, and then I departed though from being with him every day, you know what I'm saying, though, like, to make me a better person and to boss me up.
Yes, sir.
And then just like when I had first though got with him too, like I ain't understand the business or none of that. And so it's like when I started making beats, and the first few people that was on my beats was Herb, Rico Reckless, FBG Duck, and Bump J and Young TT. And the Bump J and Young TT beat, you know what I'm saying, I made that one on my basement on 75th and Parnell. Like, me and my homie said, you know what I'm saying, just vibing out that one day, like we was saying that we can make like 10 to 20 beats a day. Like, you know what I'm saying, we would say we finna go 10 for 10, or like we feeling good 20. And so that's how easy it is though. To me, I can make beats 14, 15 minutes. And but that one beat though, like we made that beat in the basement, we called it the basement, and a few days later, or 2 days later, TT called us to the studio, him and Black the Don, and Bump J pull up, they told me to play some beats, and that was one of the first beats they played.
Yes, sir.
Pulled it, says just load it up, and then my man, I'm like, man, this one a hit, and they was playing it all on the radio and everything.
Was that your first time getting like a major artist like Bump J and even Young TT like involved in your situation?
Yeah, it was like, me had started being with Herb and stuff, and I was a DJ for Katie, for Mouse, for E-Day, just being with the rappers already, like it was just easy though, because when you got the relationship, it's not hard to be like, hey, if I got beats, people check out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You like kind of right next door to the ass type.
Yeah, or just a phone call or DM away.
That's a good thing and a bad thing in our city.
Yeah.
Because our city is real segregated.
Yeah.
We could be on 79th Street and somebody on 81st and they quote unquote ops.
Yeah.
Has that ever been an issue with you as far as?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And that's why these days I stay more to myself.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I go link up with an artist, but I don't hang with nobody.
Yes, straight business.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people get caught up in the friendship part about it. And Chicago is still a budding city when it comes to the music.
Yeah.
We still in like our kindergarten stages, and we can really go to something big. But a lot of us don't got the business down packed, and that's why I want to interview you, because you've been in this shit before the drill thing even started. You know what I mean?
No, like, you know what I'm saying? I hop right in it though, like getting in it deep, and I hopped in it right though when it started.
Okay. Yeah,
like, and.
Did you see it coming, or was you already planning on getting into it anyway?
No, I didn't even see it coming. I just knew that I wanted to DJ, and at first, like, when I was just DJing to keep a few dollars in my pocket, so I don't keep getting, you know what I'm saying, in trouble selling weed or pills or something.
Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? I was really standing outside and within the trench.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so it's like, me DJing at lounges and barbershops, shit like that, that kept me out of trouble. And so Yeah, I ain't see that shit though coming the way it did until I started watching DJ Academics Exact TV.
Yes,
I'm like, damn.
They really did put the notoriety out there.
Facts.
Academics ain't from here, but he definitely had our name in his mouth a lot, and that kept us traveling and traveling.
Damn near the rappers that was popping that time though, he gave them a nickname.
Yeah, real shit. Like the Grim Reaper for Lil Reese and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he called Lil Mouse and Matty Baby the Baby Demons, the Chirac Demons.
Yes, sir. And you used to DJ for Lil Mouse, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You got and Matty Baby was some of the first though big mixtapes I hosted.
Matty Baby from out west, right?
I don't remember.
Well, I'm thinking about.
So I thought he was from Front Street.
I'm thinking about damn, what's the name of the song? Rockin' and rollin', man. No, that's Sicko Mob. I'm tweaking, yeah. They from out west though, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm a little old.
It's all good.
Yes, sir. Okay, my bad. So who was the artist who created the most impact of your career?
G Herbo.
Herbo?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, from Lil Herb to G Herbo.
Yes, sir. And you had the Lil Herb and G Herbo wave.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just think, you know what I'm saying, too much experience to swerve our way, you know?
Yes, sir. When was the last time y'all did a set together?
Shit, it's been a minute. Well, see, like, man, I had DJ'd his show at Joliet about a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And but I talked to him a lot though. And then like, you know what I'm saying, I still be sending him beats, he still hop on my beats. You know, I was on the Sessions project. I did the What I Did song.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That Sessions had some shit on it too.
Yeah.
Definitely did. Yeah. I didn't know y'all was still in the mix like that, because it was a point that every time I seen Herb, I seen Milticket, you feel me? All through the airports and everything.
See, like, man, you know, like, shit in the music shit, it be a lot of politics, and, like, when you don't agree with certain motherfuckers with certain things, man, they try to, you know what I'm saying, not have you around. Like, you know what I'm saying, that you your own man and you ain't a yes man, and certain people up behind the scenes, them going you around like that.
Yes, sir. And the politics in our city, with the politics in the music business and all this money involved, and they get kind of crazy, niggas start talking.
And see, I wasn't never signed to Machine.
Okay.
The whole time I was with her, he was signed to Machine and Cinematic, and I wasn't signed to either one of them. So then I felt like, shit, they was looking at it like, well, he ain't gonna sign, like, we started making him big.
Right.
So we gotta let him go. Like, see, you notice, as soon as Vic started being his DJ, he got a Machine shining on him.
Oh, damn. I ain't even peeped that.
Yeah.
Was it ever an opportunity to where you could have signed to the Machine?
Yeah. But I always downplayed it or, like, spoke around it.
Do you regret not signing?
No.
Okay.
No, because like I say, like, that was a stepping stone though for my career. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that there's been so much more to come for me. And like, man, I've been bigger since then. Like, I done got bigger.
Yes, sir. Your name definitely steady floating and floating and floating. Do you feel like you get more respect when you straight business with this, or is it like friends with the artist? How do you feel on what wave makes the most sense for you?
Business.
Straight business, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they ain't gonna play with you, and then like most of the time, if you're not a colored person, a black person gonna try you. They gonna try to see if they can get something free or something off.
Yeah, you already know.
And they can get irritated, you know what I'm saying? Because I done dealt with a lot of different personalities.
Yes, sir. The shit is crazy when you're dealing with the money, the artists, and then the city that we from. That's a crazy ass mix.
Yeah.
Who's some of the producers that you want to work with? Like co-produce?
I don't really have no desire to work with another producer like that because I got my own team of producers.
Okay. And that's kind of what I mean, like the team of producers.
Yeah.
Like who's up under you or next to you, should I say?
I got SOT 808, Unknown, he from East St. Louis, Micro Beach,
okay.
J-Dot on the beat.
Yes, sir. J-Dot nice.
Yeah. C-Star.
Okay.
Who else? Trying to make sure I ain't forget nobody.
What's some artists you want to work with?
Yeah, like anybody that got some motion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some motion, but like they gotta have the stuff going on, like to the point that, like, man, I know what it is to see money in my sleep off some music. If I don't feel like I can do that with them, I don't really want to work with them. because it's a waste of my time. I'd have been in a lot of ground with this shit.
Yeah, your name is too solidified to just be tossing out beats at this point.
And damn near all 50 states.
Facts. Facts.
If not, because like, man, I'd have been overseas 6 times.
That part.
Yeah.
You was at the first Rolling Loud tour.
Yes.
Shit like that. Like, who can say that?
I was.
Niggas don't even know about the... Niggas thought the first Rolling Loud was in the 90s. That shit was 2017, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Facts. And that was in California.
Yep, LA.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, 2017, LA.
And that was a dope ass experiment too, because it's like a lot of the festivals, bro, it be weed. And I ain't gonna lie, like I love weed, bro. So it's like it wasn't no weed like at the Rolling Loud.
No weed.
It's like different festivals, right? Don't nobody have weed like the Rolling Loud.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
Blood. Yes, sir.
Like, man, then they was giving us like ounces of smoke.
That good shit?
Yeah. Like being able to pick it too.
That part.
Then like I actually had met this guy, man, he was a grower because he couldn't get in and he needed a wristband. You know, I'm Milticket, man.
Get that man in.
Got you. I ain't think nothing of it. I was just felt like I was looking out because I'm me, I look out.
Yes, sir. You definitely always been player.
And I look up, he slid next to me like, and he opened his book bag. And, like, man, he like, and I first he said, "You smoke?" I'm like, "Man, you know I smoke. I got it right here." He like, "Man, you want some more?" I'm like, "Let me see." And he like, "Man, you grab some of this book bag." I'm like, damn, I take like 2 big pulls out of there.
Handfuls on his ass.
And then it's like, it's crazy because about a month or 2 later, the guy, he DM'd me. And like, you know how when somebody, they DM you and then the page is, it don't got a picture?
Yeah, that shit.
So I'm thinking like, man, this somebody playing or, I don't know. So, man, I asked it, and then he tell me his name and who he was. So he was like, "Man, I just wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate you for getting me in the Rolling Loud." I'm like, "Okay, I know what this is." So then he gave me his number. No, he asked for my number. He FaceTime. Bro, he was in a grow house.
With all that.
It was a lot of shit. And he was like, "Man, look, if you ever need anything, don't let me know." I'm like, "Sure thing, man. We've been in tune ever since."
That part. That's one of the major
like,
perks
open
of,
on.
That's one of the major perks of being Milticket, of being in the music business.
Yep. Relationships.
Yes, sir. As long as you be a good dude, good stand-up man, it's gonna come back.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot of fuck shit though, but the good always comes.
So, do you think in this game that the good outweighs the fuck shit?
It's all about how strong your mind is to deal with the fuck shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta be clear about a lot of shit. And don't let them see you sweat about shit. They'll use that shit, play on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then they'll be like, "Oh, he weak to this. Then let me
push that level.
Yeah,
that
you know?
yeah. Pretty much like the streets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they did. Turned the music into the streets, for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
At one point, rap stems from hip hop. So at one point, rap was just artists expressing themselves.
Yeah.
Then eventually it got to the point to where it was about money. A nigga realized like, okay, I can make $1 million out of this. So now you got the street hustler. Now he turned into a rapper. When at first it was just art and poetry. Do you think that it was a disservice to the art?
And I felt like it was kind of like, yeah, so like a misleading thing though to the art because, like, from what you said to the way they give out the messages in the music part, the dissing, the telling on some, or saying that what somebody did and it really did happen. Like, bro, look at the people that's been locked up because of it.
Yeah, the thugs, the Casanovas, Boo Shiesties.
Yeah, Wayne W. Melody.
Yeah, I forgot about Melody. It's like a lot of motherfuckers who really getting some real long time. And that's the crazy thing about it, like the streets is really clashing and it's no longer a situation where an artist is speaking his mind. You got people trying to capitalize off of it and just make some money off of it. And now you got niggas who willing to do anything for the bread, just getting a microphone in their face.
It's crazy.
Do you think it's misleading the kids?
Yeah.
Is there something that you think that we can do as far as on our end to steer this in a more positive way? Chicago is a gangster city. We can't take that up out of us.
Never change that.
Yeah, we can't take that up out of us.
Yeah.
But do you think it's a way that we can come together instead of motherfuckers being ops? This is $1 million these white folks passing out left and right. We may not agree with everything we got going on with each other, but let's get these checks first and boost the city up and have a lot of business away from the county.
And you know, me personally, I beat with that, and a select few people beat with that, but it's always gonna be somebody out the bunch, you know what I'm saying, that ain't gonna be real with it, ain't gonna be a snake to the situation, you know, we come to an agreement.
Yes,
And so it's like, man, that'd be hard.
It's best to play it safe.
Yeah.
That part. I see you did something with Coi Leray like pre-COVID, back before anybody even knew who she was.
Coi Leray?
Yeah, Coi Leray, my bad.
Yeah. No,
you know I'm old. Interrupt me, tell me. If I'm wrong, check me, baby.
Yeah.
That's Asha. Asha in the back. She just checked me. It's cool, baby. Let me know if I'm wrong. But Coi Leray, my bad. I met her in the airport of Dallas one day. She gonna kill me if she bumped into me again. But you met her pre-COVID, before anybody knew who she was.
Like, I actually had just reached out to her through the internet because, look, so at the time, 2018, when the Never Cared No track that I had did with G Herbo,
yeah,
started the buzz though real crazy. Like everybody was doing the remix, so it's like me, I'm thinking like everybody's doing the remixes, so I'm hopping in the DMs like, man, you know I did that beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I got more for you, though. Let's work. She wanted them people. She responded to right back, and we got the work. I got like 3 tracks for her.
Still to this day?
Yeah, and probably a few more that ain't released yet. And then, yeah, though we got a song on YouTube that did over 1 million views called Tricks, and I produced it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What are the other 3 that's out right now?
Mox
Other 2.
and Pardon Me.
And Pardon Me?
Yeah, she did the Mox song with a feature from Money Marlo from New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does that work with the other 5 songs? Like, are they your songs? Are they her songs? Is it like a split thing?
Split thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know you said you had an issue with the work for hire thing with the Never Cared song, the one you're speaking about, and that turned into a regret, to where you wish it wasn't a work for hire thing.
No, like I don't need so much no regret that no more that we talk about it again. Like because like so when I got an admin deal.
Who?
Administration deal.
Okay, yes sir.
So that's like, you know what I'm saying? Though, remember though, like you know, so I was saying in the beginning though, like when I first started making beats, and I was just passing out beats to damn indie artists that had some motion and shit though. So like a lot of them though, like you know what I'm saying, will have like unfinished paperwork or not finished paying me for beats or something. So the admin people, they got a whole team. Fuck me. They knocking on doors. So anybody ever owe me money or whatever, I've got it. You know what I'm saying? And so with that publishing thing, the paperwork was bogus.
Okay.
So the lawyer, you know, they had them to get it right, and I got what I was rightfully owed. That ain't had nothing to do with G Herbo, but the people handling it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, like, a lot of the people behind the doors aren't even needed anymore because you got Instagram. You can slide in your homie DM and, what up, Coi Leray, let's do this.
And a lot of the people that be behind them don't be liking that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they be wanting you to only go through them. But, like, who's to help, though, if the artist don't got a relationship with you? Man, because I'm a type of person, like, the people gravitate to me.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So what's some work, somebody that you want to work with? I know you said anybody with motion right now, but what's like somebody in the big leagues that you want to tap in with? Somebody that you got to beat with their name on it right now that you wish you could just put it in their hands? 2
Chainz, Drake, Summer Walker, Lil Baby.
Yeah, that ready.
Yeah. Because I make beats every day.
Yes, sir.
Like, even if I don't finish it, then I send out 5 or 6 of those beats I finish to 3 or 4 different producers. So then I'm getting all them beats back in different ways.
Yes, sir.
So that's a lot of different beats a week, right around.
That collab. That collab is going to stretch it out. It started off one beat as yours, and now something totally different. And you can still keep the shell. Okay. I like that. That sounds like a lot of money being made. I promise. That's all I see is the money.
Hey, them strings be adding up, you feel me?
Get that bread. What is it about an artist that makes you want to lock in with them?
The work ethic.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can't be late. And I like, you know what I'm saying, though, people who don't mind, though, you giving their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know everything.
Right. We've never been here before today, so
there you go.
Ain't no telling we're gonna go tomorrow. So teach each other, you feel me?
Right. And I'm always willing to learn and listen.
Yes, sir. What was the artist that you were surprised, like somebody famous, when they met you, like, damn, they know who I am type shit?
To be honest, bro, that be happening a lot, and it was happening a lot, though, like, for the last 3 years, so I don't know, it's a lot of them, bro, because I done been around a lot of people.
Yeah, I know your name everywhere, though. Real shit.
And that's a blessing, bro.
Do you feel like you get the respect that you deserve in this shit?
Now I do.
How long has it been since you got to that point?
I probably feel like these last 2 years since COVID or something like that. Cause, like, bro, I didn't put in work through COVID too. Like, man, through COVID, man, I probably made a lot of money off music.
That's what's up.
And not just like the streams though, like, cause, man, I was taking road trips to different cities and working with people and stuff. You know?
So COVID did you good.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot in the
black. I was
community.
down though for like probably 2-3 weeks of that. You know what I'm saying? I caught it one time for him. Oh, right back up.
Yeah, the virus of motherfucker, that motherfucker hit me one time too. I ain't gonna lie, put me down, but I was talking about in reference to the money.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of people in the black community, it seemed like we turned up around that time. We was already used to the black market. It wasn't like we was dependent on the 9 to 5s, no way.
Facts.
We was already outside, so it was like, okay, now outside is everything.
Yeah.
So now y'all need outside, and we kept climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your top 5 DJs of all time?
Top 5 DJs of all time: DJ Drama, Don Cannon, Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff. I love that. I love that you said Jazzy Jeff.
Biz Marquis.
I didn't even know Biz Marquis was a DJ.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And DJ Khaled.
And DJ Khaled. No Dr. Dre?
Oh, I can't forget about him, but I was thinking about him on the producer side. Like him, Timberland, For Real, Scott Storch, and Zay Toby. They're my 5 over there.
Okay, so that was actually leading to my next question.
Yeah.
Like niggas like Khaled, niggas like Diddy, are they considered producers, or are they considered just DJs, or how does that work?
Say it again.
So people like Khaled, people like Puff Daddy, are they considered DJs, or are they producers?
No,
how does that work? So what determines a person to be a DJ?
Well, then, like, man, you can be a DJ and a producer, but being a DJ, though, you know what I'm saying, you play records, you know what I'm saying, though, you get them out there and you get people that familiar with records. Like, for example, bro, when I was, though, DJing for her, like, during the beginning times, like, when I go to different cities and somewhere, though, like, on my own, and people wouldn't know who he is. So, before I leave, they gonna know who he is, and they gonna know some of his music.
That part.
Like, and that's what DJs do. They put in groundwork for artists, and they make people know who artists is.
Yeah, at one point, the DJ was the main person.
Yeah.
When you said Jazzy Jeff, that's when I'm like, damn, okay, you know his history for real. Because most people don't know DJ Jazzy Jeff is cold as hell.
Yeah.
And without the DJ Jazzy Jeff, there wouldn't be any Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Hopefully we give you the light that you deserve, because the DJ is really the one who started this shit.
Yeah.
And then we had a dude who started talking over what the DJ was doing.
Facts.
That part. Since we did bring up Fresh Prince of Martin.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I'm gonna go Fresh Prince.
Okay. Top 5 black shows of all time.
Top 5 black shows.
Yeah.
Good Times, Wayne's Brothers, Jamie Foxx, You gotta say what you said.
Martin the Fresh Prince, yes sir. Where do Family Matters fall in now?
Oh.
Yes sir. And I was at the crib, they was in Chicago.
That's crazy, and that's something I used to watch. But I mess with that too though. So that's in the top 10.
That's top 10? Yes sir. I did drift off because I asked a dumb question, the DJs and producer thing, I was confused with myself. But it's like, because they say Diddy a producer, but I can't never hear, I don't know what he's ever produced. All I know is he do a DJ Khaled and he just jump on somebody else's song.
Yeah, like being a producer though is like it can be defined in a few different ways because you could say you a producer and when in a room like this could be a studio right now that we doing music in, and like everybody in here like if they put an input on a track, they get credit for producing that record.
Okay.
And that's how it's rightfully supposed to go.
Okay. So even if I say, okay, say I instead of A, I'm a producer.
Yeah.
Oh, that part. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment in the music game?
Man, look. When I first got my admin deal, right, they told me don't say nothing else to machine. They gonna handle it, right? I want to say it was probably 60 to 90 days later. When I checked my ASCAP, I had 101 works registered, right? That was like music tracks from all the people I worked with in Odyssey and like just other cities. And that October, bro, I started checking like $18,000 from Backpay. I never knew I could see so much money out of music as a producer.
That's what all Backpay. That's Are you privy to let us know? Are you able to let us know? Should I say how much annually does the average DJ make?
I don't know. I can't speak for all DJs. It's all about the way you got your business in order. You know what I'm saying? Cause you could be a guy that just became a DJ and say you only want $100 DJ set. Man, or the DJ party. Cause I remember, you know, saying I did a lounge over probably $75 for 4 hours.
$75?
$75. You heard me.
That's crazy.
That was like 19 years ago.
I was gonna say, hello, that's been a minute since.
19 years ago.
So at this point, how much DJ Milticket want an hour?
$250.
An hour, wow.
Yeah.
Go crazy. We love the upgrade.
Yeah.
Top 5 Chicago artists right now.
Right now, like you talking about just period or up and coming?
Right now, period. All whatever you see in your head.
Okay, you got Herb, Durk, Chink for the ladies. Gotta say Twister.
12, okay, you went back.
Yeah. And who else I'm gonna say? Chief Keef.
Okay, Keith.
Yeah.
Facts. That's a solidified 5. You did bring up Chink for the ladies, so now it brings me to my next question. Are you up on this new wave of Chicago young women doing their thing?
Yep.
Going crazy.
Facts.
That what's the new track? You know the new track?
Master. Booster.
Yes sir, yes sir. Lil Mellow them, they going crazy.
Yeah, like we got a lot of ladies with talent in our city because, man, I can say I probably didn't at least probably 20 of them.
Yes sir.
And ain't none of them 20 of them garbage. That's a long list though. Like they all got some stuff to talk about and they talented and they hungry.
Who's somebody you got your eye on as far as a rising star?
Man, that whole little clique you talking about right now though. Dude.
Mellow, Money,
even a clique, they just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Mellow Bugs, Cashmere, Amari Blaze,
and Money the G.
Money the G.
Yes sir, yes sir. Straight and them definitely going crazy. They, to me, that's like a new Chief Keef kind of era thing.
And then you got Big Daddy Deja and
yes
Fenty
sir.
too.
Yes sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Like they all doing their thing right now. And I salute them.
Definitely got to salute him. And I think like your era when you came in, right when the drill scene came in, I think that era can really teach them a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things that y'all messed up here, like you say, the work for hire thing, at one point that was an issue. Then you realize, okay, let's sign the paperwork the right way. That's something that you could teach them to where they ain't got to bump their heads with, you know?
Yeah, like, and that's why I don't be like nonchalant, or I be like open when people ask me about the publishing or the admin or like, or what was it like though, for me. So I tell people so they do it the right way so they don't have to go through what I went through.
That part.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're here for, to bridge that gap from
Yeah.
generation to generation.
And then, because a lot of things with music is from trial and error anyway.
Right.
Because a lot of people ain't going to tell you. But I found out, though, about traveling, people in other cities, they be quicker to help you than people from your own city.
I think that's a Chicago thing, because we're very segregated.
Yeah.
We've been like that since everybody gangbanging against each other type of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like...
And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's very stupid, and it's cutting ourselves short.
Yeah.
Because I'm here to help you. We got a whole system that's trying to keep us below it, and now I'm trying to keep you below it too. That don't make no sense. When we can just... a motherfucker be wanting to DJ in Alaska, and you don't know nobody in Alaska. So now hey, Milticket, check them out, shit like that. But instead, I'm looking at you as an op, and now I just cut each other short.
And then you like, yeah, no, I don't even know nobody.
The whole time, you right next door.
Yeah.
And we could have made some money together.
Right.
Give me the top 5 DJ Milticket beats out.
You got Never Cared from G Herbo, turned into No Auto from Lil Durk, the same beat.
Okay.
Shorty from Duck and Mikey Dollars. War Ready from the Big Priest and FBG Duck. The Young Nigga shit, Bumsy and Tiki. And what am I on right now, folks?
I think you actually on 5, but keep going. I ain't gonna trip.
Man, we got the Cleanup, the CEO Trill that made his last album. And, I don't know, bro, because I got so much shit out there.
Them some of your favorite, though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's that one? Is it Never Cared, the one you're most proud of?
Yeah, because, like, if it weren't for her doing the Never Cared track, then it wouldn't be a No Auto. Feel?
Yes, sir. Is that the one you got the platinum plaque off of as well? No Auto?
No Auto, yeah.
Okay. Did you ever reach back out to my mixtapes about the video game being finished?
They actually didn't even follow through with it, but we also got some other stuff in the work though right now. Like I still got a relationship with my mixtape.
That's definitely what's up.
Yeah.
Would you feel okay with being an ambassador, like between my mixtapes and the new artists that are out? Because if you got a relationship with them, why not?
Hey, nah, listen, I'm laughing though, because there's something like that in the works.
That part.
There's something like that.
Yes, sir. That part. Keep going. We love that. We love the connections. Yeah. What's the biggest crowd you ever performed in front of?
Okay, so I think it was a crowd of like 40,000 at a festival in San Antonio with Herb and Uzi. That was like, man, it's like though, when I got on that stage, I look around, and it's like, man, my heart got to beating fast.
40,000, that's a lot of motherfuckers.
I'm like, let me do this shit. And then, another moment like that was when I was DJing for Nook in Canada. Oh,
Canada?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was like 20,000. You know what I'm saying, in the home rate.
You said you left the country 6 times. What all countries you been to?
Shit, I just been to Canada and to Jamaica, and I've been to Paris to DJ.
That's what's up. Paris to DJ?
Yeah.
Who you play for out there?
Man, those people I didn't even know.
And they flew you out to Paris?
Yeah.
That's love. That's definitely love. Niggas is working for real.
Yeah.
Niggas came off the block and getting shipped off to Paris.
Fast.
That's love. That's definitely love. Tell us like a crazy story that you've experienced in the music game. Because if you working with Herb, you working with Duck, you working with Durk, like that's a lot of big motherfuckers. Like I know you got some stories. Give us at least one.
don't know, like, man, it's a lot of, man. Man, you want man, like, you want me to tell you about the fight or something?
If you want to, it's up to you. You ain't gotta put no names out there if you don't want to.
No, I ain't gonna put no names out there. But like, I remember the one time, man, it was a show in Connecticut, right? And then like halfway towards the end of the show, somebody started shooting in the air in the party.
In the party? In the party.
And you could tell niggas from Chicago ain't scared of shit. Cause the person who was DJing folk, he just grabbed all of us, stood in front of us and did like this. Like y'all stand right here on the wall, we right here. We just watching what's going on. And then time it calmed down, we left out the side. But then they got it on outside. It was crazy though. Then like, hey, I got another story though. Hey, this one of the newest stories. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was on high speed with an artist. And it was crazy.
I almost want to guess who that artist is.
I'll say that.
I think I know who that artist is, but I don't want to say that, but I thought, yeah.
I'm talking about, bro, we ended up in the cornfield. Man, I'm blessed to be talking to you right now. And the police had to got off us. We just couldn't stop.
I can imagine why you couldn't stop.
They lost control of the wheel.
Oh, that, I'm talking about, I thought you were talking about you couldn't stop as far as something to the cop.
Oh, no, we threw that out. We threw 2 pipes out.
Yo, well, that's a fool.
And I'm holding on to the thing. I'm like, damn. Thought it was going to be over with it. I'm still here to tell
Well, I'm glad you're here to tell us about it.
Yes,
so we're going to jump back to that 40,000 arena. That 40,000 people that you set in front of in San Antonio. Was that South by Southwest?
No. It was the, it was some kind of festival. Mm-hmm. And like Uzi and Herb and some old people was the headliners, but them the 2 names, you know what I'm saying, I remember because like, cause it was one of the biggest, and then I think we shared a trailer that was next to Uzi's or something.
What's the biggest artist you ever worked with?
Biggest artist I ever worked with.
I know Durk's super big, you know, but I don't know if you would consider.
Shouts out to my homie Terrio though. When I go to Atlanta, like he be having me in the studio with everybody. Like one night he had me in the studio with the Bread Gang.
Okay.
And so like, man, I was the only Chicago dude in there, and we in there chilling. And so they told me to put on some beats, and I'm like, all right. I throw on my shit. They pick out 5 beats. Man, it was a couple months ago. And but like the whole time, though, I'm in there chilling with them and their producers, and we just get in the house like I be in there every day with them. Mm-hmm. And then so it's like shit, the Bread Gang in there, and then like OTF was in the next room, and then they come in there, like all of us just chilling. And it was like, ain't nobody had no phones out or none of that.
You talking about the white studio? With the white, in a little lounge area that wrap around?
Yeah, but we was in the room though,
yeah.
You talking about First Class.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah, that's the industry studio.
It's definitely, it's always busting in there.
Yes.
I think we was down there with Durk and Pooh Shiesty one day.
Yes.
It's always busting in there.
Yes. Yep.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm. That's actually how I met one of my producer brothers too though, being in that studio. Shouts out to Big Savage though, that's another producer I collab with that we get money together.
That's what's up. And that's he from the A?
No, he from here, he moved to the A.
Okay. I know Chicago get a lot of love.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he produced a lot though for Mimo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do definitely be seeing Mimo moving around a lot. Is he down there in the A?
I don't really know.
Okay, I seen him do a DJU recently, and he said he had to fly in or some shit, so I wasn't sure if it was the 80 where he was at.
Like, man, you know, like, everybody that really got some motion in music, though, they just be moving around. You know, so niggas don't be sitting there.
Facts. I don't think nobody really stationary with how this shit going. No. Cause you would get a call right now, and the nigga want to pay you 30 just to be in Nevada or some shit.
Facts. So
nigga got to move and groove. But you definitely have worked with some of the major staples in the current status of Chicago hip hop. The Katie Got Bands, Lil Mouse, E-Day, 600, Durk, Herb, Duck, like you all around the spectrum.
Yep, I even did a mixtape for King Louis. Yep. Like,
that's definitely what's
I'm cool with him too.
You definitely got legendary shit. Do you think with all the music you got, with all these spread out people, how about making a mixtape with all these people? Would that be something that could be done?
I've been thinking about doing that.
I think that'll come out real nice.
It definitely would, man. Like, it'll be some fire culture here.
Is that something that you would have to get a sign off from one person or however that goes?
I don't know. I'm gonna look into it though.
I know you, by you being a producer.
Like the stuff that I produce, though, I don't gotta get signed off from nobody.
Okay.
Cause I got control on it.
Yes, sir.
But then it's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I lost the hard drive though. Like, man, they got destroyed, bro. And that shit had shit from a lot of people that ain't here no more.
Damn. There ain't no way of getting that back.
The only way is maybe the stuff I got in emails, but a lot of that stuff was on that hard drive, especially from E-Day, because I was with him a lot.
Yeah.
Like in the studios, like if, like, man, he had a project or something he did, we'll put it on there to go to another studio, finish it. You know what I'm saying? Like if Duck had called me on some late night shit to come to the studio, man, we put the session on my drive. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like, shit crazy.
Did you ever get tension from working from two different sides? Because Duck and E-Day, or Duck and Durk or whatever.
So, look, yeah, shit, I did. But, see, it was like this. See, it was like, the way it went, first I started out over one side. And then it's like, when that got slow, or like, just shit, I felt like niggas was fucking with other niggas, though, like, the more than me, I didn't trip. I branched off to the other side.
Yes, sir.
And certain niggas had shit to say, but I let them know I'm a grown man and I know what I am. These niggas know what's going on with me, and I was by myself, linking up with these other niggas, and they told me that ain't no shit with me. I ain't never did nothing to them.
Yes, sir.
It's about business at the end of the day, because man, when I leave them, I'm going on to my family.
That part.
You know?
And like you said, you're a grown man. A lot of these people are 6-7 years younger than you anyway.
Exactly.
Right? So like that ain't got nothing to do. Right, that ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. Is that part of the reason why you and Herb haven't worked together? Something like that?
No.
That's
shit. Like, man, we got shit in the works though, but like the way it ain't all the way happened, I don't know the real reason.
Cause that, to me, that was like the perfect blend, the Herb and Milticket.
Yeah.
It seemed like that fit together good. And now when I do be seeing them out, it just be whoever DJ who there right there, you know what I mean? It just don't seem like it's the natural thing to be.
Hey, what we said at the top of this conversation, politics.
Yes,
And if you look at who was all around him in the beginning, you don't see the same people around. Well, you see a lot of different people, and the people that's not around them, they all doing their thing in other areas or other places.
True story.
The politics in this shit.
This shit
weird
crazy.
as fuck.
We gotta find a way to make the politics work for us, not against us.
I like that. Man, I'm with that.
That's you say you smoke, heavy smoker, and you the age you are, we're around the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Kush or Za?
It's the same thing.
Nah, this Za don't be it. The Kush days had me.
Bro, I don't know where you begin your shit from.
I be flying out. That shit, I be going out there. That shit, I guess, I don't know if I'm smoking too much, but I just remember the days G just being fucked up on the couch, can't move off the Kush.
I'm
stuck high, yeah.
So look, right, but there's certain Za that gets you like that. You just gotta know what you're looking for. You gotta get the premium shit. They got the high THC on.
we gon' dig deep into this when this camera go off.
Bet.
We definitely need to have that conversation. Yes, sir. Since we comparing shit, LA or New York?
LA.
All day?
Yeah.
Why you say LA?
New York is small, man. It's like, in my man, when you go to New York, it's strictly business. It ain't much to do.
Facts. Yeah. To me, it's busting though. It's super busy. It's busting, but as you said, it's business.
And then there's more to do in LA. And then it's bigger than me. And New York, the streets is small. The garbage on the front is stink.
Big ass brats that's down there, cats.
And they peace ain't like Chicago.
I just had a conversation with a nigga the other day. He trying to tell me New York pizza on something. Boy, if you don't go on somewhere. That shit crazy.
Ain't no pizza fucking with Chicago.
Harold's or Uncle Remus?
Harold. I'm from Inglewood.
Yes, sir. Why fuck around? Why am I bullshit like that? All right.
Or something.
Yeah. I damn near want a motherfucking 6-piece right now. Keep with Durk.
Keep.
Durk or Herb?
Herb.
Easy. Yes, sir. Is there something that you want to tell us about that we don't know nothing about? What you got coming up?
So be honest, bro. Like, just be on the lookout. I got my hands on a lot.
You do stay working. Every time I look on your shit, it's always something new. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes, like, man, I be forgetting because, man, I can work with you right now, and it'll be 2-3 months later, down the line, we put it out.
Yes, sir. And that phone rang like 9 times while sitting there. We ain't gonna hold you up much longer unless the lovely Asha has something to ask you. Well, we appreciate you, big dog.
Sure, man, I appreciate y'all for having me today.
Not just for the interview, though. We appreciate what you do for the culture of Chicago. You really pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
It's a little black kid who is looking up to you like, man, I can do this.
No, and you right, because I get that a lot. Like, it's not a time I go out anywhere and somebody don't notice me or want to take a picture or just want to talk to me. And you know what I'm saying? I don't be like stuck up, and I'll be like open to it, and I try to go to give people them words of encouragement just to keep going, because you never know the effect you put on someone's day about just sharing some words of advice or some words of encouragement.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And with that, peace and love.
Much love, man. I appreciate y'all for having me again. I know it took me a minute to get here, man.
It's all love, guy. We finna smoke, too. I ain't smoking for a minute. Y'all got time for that?